My wife couldn't have children. But the day she died, she gave birth. The baby in my arms right now shouldn't exist. The coroner told me Claire's body showed zero evidence of pregnancy. No stretched uterus. No hormone changes. Nothing. Yet I found this infant between her legs 3 days ago while my wife bled out in our bed. Dr. Reeves called me 4 times before finally admitting he had no idea what he was looking at. Every test said impossible. The baby's DNA test came back yesterday. She's mine. But here's what kept me up last night staring at her while she slept. Claire had been infertile for 6 years. 4 specialists confirmed it. We'd spent everything trying to have a child. Then 8 months ago, she got sick, and I watched my wife's body destroy itself in ways that still make me nauseous to think about. Her hair fell out in chunks. Her teeth loosened and dropped like baby teeth that forgot to stop. She lost 60 pounds in 3 months. And the whole time, this baby was supposedly growing inside her, except according to science, she wasn't. I named her Lily because that's what Claire wanted if we ever had a daughter. That conversation happened 7 years ago in our kitchen, after our 3rd failed IVF attempt. Claire cried and said, maybe we should just accept it wasn't meant to be. Now Lily's 6 months old and I'm terrified. Not because she's difficult. The opposite. She never cries unless something's actually wrong. She sleeps through every night. She started smiling at exactly 6 weeks, like the baby book said she would. She's perfect. Too perfect. My mother-in-law Sophie came to help those first few weeks and commented on how easy Lily was, how she barely fussed even during diaper changes. Sophie said Claire had been a colicky nightmare for the first year, screaming for hours every evening. But Lily just watches me with these calm, knowing eyes that sometimes make my skin crawl. The thing that made me start keeping notes was the birthmark. Claire had this distinctive birthmark on her left shoulder blade, shaped like a crescent moon. Our dermatologist had offered to remove it years ago, but Claire refused, said it was her signature mark. 3 months ago, while giving Lily a bath, I noticed a pale mark forming on her left shoulder blade. Same location, same crescent shape. I told myself I was seeing patterns that weren't there, that grief was making me paranoid. Then Lily started reaching for things Claire used to love. Claire collected vintage teacups and kept them on a high shelf in our living room. Her favorite was this delicate blue and white porcelain one from her grandmother. When Lily was 4 months old, barely able to hold her head up properly, she'd crane her neck to stare at that shelf. One day, I was holding her near the bookcase, and she'd lurched forward with her tiny hand, reaching specifically for that blue cup. Not the red one next to it, not the yellow one on the end. The blue one Claire used every morning for 8 years. I moved the cups to a closet that night. My best friend Marcus came over last week to check on us. He'd been Claire's friend first, known her since college, and he brought some of her belongings that had been in his garage. Photo albums, old journals, stuff from before we met. While he was there, Lily started fussing, which was unusual. Marcus tried to calm her down, and she screamed. Not baby crying, but full-throated screaming like she was terrified. She'd never done that before with anyone. Marcus looked hurt and handed her back to me. She stopped immediately and stared at him with this cold expression that didn't